Hi sweet friends and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 easy outdoor upcycle projects.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
First up, I'm going to show you how I upcycled an old chandelier. We found this rather large chandelier at Habitat for Humanity's Restore for just $30. Now, if you've seen outdoor chandeliers, you know that they could range anywhere from $100, hundreds of dollars, even more. And so for $30 and a little bit of spray paint, this is a really great DIY. The most important thing that you need to do other than spray paint the chandelier is remove all of the electrical components. You're going to need some pliers and some scissors and a little bit of elbow grease, but it's really not that difficult to do. And of course, if you have any questions about this DIY, please pop them in the comments box below.
Before sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Now, if you're not used to dealing with electrical wiring, please don't feel intimidated by this project. This is an old chandelier. We're just going to be pretty much ripping the wiring out of it. So you just want to make sure that you're careful. You cannot electrocute yourself because it's not plugged in. There's no power here, and it's totally fine to cut the wires. You just want to remove them.
We don't need no more.
We're going to be using battery-operated candles for the lights fixture, so you want to keep all of the screws and nuts and bolts, so make sure you put them in a safe place because we will be using them again. And then these pieces here, you can just discard them. When all of the wiring is removed, you can reassemble your chandelier with the exception of the flat candle stands.
Seems like forever since we've been together.
The spray paint I'm using is Rust-Oleum's Universal Advanced Formula. As you can see, it's in a black high gloss, and I think it gives it a nice classic look. Although this spray paint dries rather quickly, I would wait overnight to let it dry before going to the next step of this project to avoid getting any fingerprints or marks on the nice black glossy finish. Here you can see a side-by-side comparison of the before and after, and the black looks so nice. It's the next day, so it's time to attach the candle stands, add the candles, and I'm also going to be adding a beautiful evergreen garland to this outdoor chandelier to give it an even higher end look.
Till then I'm dreaming of.
If you guys have been with me for a while, you may remember my Michael's After Christmas haul, and I picked up this beautiful garland. It's a juniper garland with little berries on it, and it was only $4. This is the type of garland that's a great outside because it's that plasticky material, so it's not fabric. It'll really stand up to rain or other harsh elements. Now you may think that this is a winter garland, but it isn't. I have real junipers just like this in my front yard, and they look just like this right now in June. They're full of little blue berries. The other reason why I'm using faux evergreens is because I won't need to change it out for the seasons. This will be appropriate for winter, spring, summer, and fall. But by all means, feel free to decorate your chandelier any way you desire. I picked up these indoor-outdoor battery-operated candles on Amazon. I'll have them linked for you in my Amazon storefront, which you can find in the description box. And you want to make sure for this particular project that you get one that has a remote, and if it has a timer, that's even better. Now this part is totally optional and I decided not to do it, but if you're afraid that your candles might fall down, or if those little candle holder plates on your chandelier aren't flat, then you might consider using Velcro strips, and that will help to secure your candles to the outdoor chandelier. I'll have them linked for you in my Amazon storefront as well. And once you've placed all of your candles on your outdoor chandelier, just get out your remote, turn it on, and enjoy the result.
It's been so long, I know, but I'm finally coming home. Till then I'm dreaming of.
And for daily home decor and garden ideas, please come find me on Instagram. I hang out there every day. All right, guys, now it's time for our second DIY upcycle, which is a wheelbarrow planter. Now, of course, you guys, this is not an original idea. Actually, both of these ideas have been done many times before, but I'm going to show you my take on a wheelbarrow planter. My husband was cleaning out his shed and he found this old rusted wheelbarrow in the back of the shed, and he was going to throw it away. And I said, no, I'm going to use this as a planter. I'll tell you guys, it was so hard getting this wheelbarrow back to the house, but where there's a will, there's a way.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old.
So this is why it was so difficult to move this wheelbarrow back to the house. The wheel is totally torn up and it's very rusted as well. Now, if you are using a wheelbarrow that is not rusted or doesn't have a hole in it already, I would suggest drilling a hole or two in the bottom for drainage. The first step is to lay some garden liner in it, and then you're going to fill it with some high quality potting mix. Now I'm going to be totally upfront. This is a super easy project, but if you have a bad back like I do, it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back to be bending like this, especially if you're tall like I am. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Now here's a really important step. Your wheelbarrow is probably going to be at an angle, so I would suggest putting some nice stones in the front, because when it rains, you don't want all of this beautiful soil to wash away. The other thing I did in addition to the rocks is that I added some early start fertilizer to this potting mix. I use Garden Tone, it's organic and it works just great. So here's what the space looks like. I have not mulched yet, and I just have it all prepped and ready to go. Okay, now it's time for the fun part, and that's choosing your plants. I did a variety of annuals for some bursts of color, as well as a couple of perennials.
Might be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned, and so it goes. Tables turn, you're on your own.
So after a thorough watering, you can enjoy your result. Here it is a few days later after they've had a chance to settle in, and here are just a few of the flowers that I've chosen for this wheelbarrow planter. These are lantana. Butterflies love them. They are an annual, but they pack a lot of color. They smell beautiful and they get really big. I have some super tunias here and some super bells as well. I'm hoping the super bells will cascade over the front, as well as this creeping Jenny here, which is a perennial. I also have geraniums, polka dot plant, and a delphinium in the back. Alright, sweet friends, that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed these 2 super simple summer DIY projects that can pack a lot of punch without a lot of money or effort in your outdoor spaces. Let me know if you give them a try. Please come find me on Instagram. I hang out there on a daily basis and we have a lot of fun over there. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!